Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. GALA's price is now still in support and has now re-entered this smaller target area that we defined in previous videos, here between 2.15 cents and 1.78. And I would still find it ideal just to get one more little leg down, to complete this pathway to the downside in wave C of B. Whoops, where are we? Here. Wave C of B, to then just complete this corrective pattern before we can move up in wave C. So I'm still tracking an overall bullish scenario here. We go to the 4-hour chart, you see that. Okay, so the idea is that the move up was an A wave. I cannot clearly count that as an impulse, and it's also part of a larger corrective rally. I showed you that in one of the last videos, but let's just focus on the short term for now. It takes some time anyway to work through this. So we have this A wave to the upside, then probably here this B wave to the downside, which is currently unfolding. I mean, I'm tracking that as ABC in wave A B wave, and a C wave. To be honest, it might rather be a WXY structure. Now that's also an option because it is so choppy. But the first ABC actually can be counted quite nicely. The B wave was very shallow and the C wave is very choppy. So the C wave is likely an ending diagonal, or we are dealing actually with a WXY. It doesn't really matter so much. It looks sort of unfinished. It looks unfinished, but bottom line is, and the takeaway I think is, the price is in a support area. So I'm very happy for it to turn around at any point now. We're going to take a look at some indicators in a minute as well. But what level does need to break to the upside to get a first indication that the low is in? We want to cover that, and also talk about the relevant support levels. So what are the next support levels if the price continues to drop? Because it looks somewhat unfinished, that correction. And certainly I haven't seen any impulse to the upside yet, which is what I would need to see to confirm that, at least to a degree, the low is in. So to the downside, one more low would be preferred, because first of all, the wave count suggests one more low. Okay, it's not needed, but that's at least what the count suggests. And again, no impulse to the upside. The last move up here was a corrective rally. So next support levels, let's cover them first. If we get a break below the last swing low at 2.05 cents, then the 1.85 cent level is the next support and next target. Then we have 1.78, 1.55 cents. They are the next levels to the downside. Below 1.55 cents, I haven't got anything left that's clearly bullish. Very important. So ideally, it's turning around before that. So the main question on this chart is, can GALA turn around, give us a bullish structure to the upside before breaking below that 1.55 cent level? So hopefully, because otherwise new bear market lows are likely going to happen. Now let's go to the 1-hour chart. So what level does need to break to at least get some kind of a confirmation or suggestion that the low is in? Well, I would like to see a break above this B wave high there, and that's at 2.38 cents. It's the last major swing high here that's relevant. Better would be a break above the previous wave 4 high at 2.5 cents. It looks to me, I mean, if this is a C wave down, all it needs is just one more little leg down. Why? Because C waves are 5-wave patterns. So I've got a 1, I've got a 2, I've got a 3, 4, 5. So that would be ideal. Just slightly below A would be great. I'll take that count off because it's just an unreliable micro count. And the reality is, for example, this B wave could even unfold as a triangle. So there are many more options how this could unfold, but ideally just one more low, and it doesn't look finished to the upside. This is a 3-wave move. It's a 3-wave move. It looks like a WXY itself in this B wave, and move down as well, 3 waves, but again, that can always turn into a larger ABC or a triangle or something, but it certainly doesn't look finished yet. So if it is, I need to see some evidence. So that's generally the messy structure that we see currently on a lot of crypto charts on the micro level. Bit annoying, but it takes some patience. But I think it's very important maybe not to focus too much on the micro counts, but to understand, okay, where are we looking at the bigger picture? And I mean, we are now quite deep in the support area. We were watching for a pullback here at some point. That pullback is happening. And I mean, the next rally should take us to sort of 6 cents, right? We talked about that before. And that could happen quite quickly, but the entire chart obviously is not very bullish long term. But if it wants to participate in the bull run, it can do that by turning around before breaking below 1.55 cents. And then obviously we have these micro resistances to take out that I mentioned. And obviously the key one is up here at 3.67 cents. And then we will have some critical resistance around the 5 cent mark. And then the 6 cent level is going to be very, very relevant. But yeah, let's first see if support can hold. Overall structure hasn't really changed. Looking at the indicators, I mean, let's take a look here at the 4-hour chart. It was a little bit oversold on the 4-hour, yeah, the RSI, but it doesn't really give us much of a price bounce. There was a little bit of a bounce. The RSI moved up. It's still in the bearish range, so there's no indication that, yeah, let's say the downtrend is over. We're still caught in the bearish range. The MACD, also not really convincingly bullish. Yeah, bullish crossover, but it doesn't really go up aggressively in momentum, so there's not much there. Also on the daily chart, I mean, it's not really increasing in bullish momentum, so we'll see how that goes. It seems like negative momentum is reducing though. Yeah, so that downtrend that was quite rapid, see, it reduced in negative momentum. So that indicates, you know, we are close probably to some kind of a reversal, but also here on the daily chart, we are still in the bearish range easily, okay, easy. So this was all part of bullishness. We were in the bullish range on the RSI above 50. It was embedded there. Now we are in the bearish range. I want to get it back into the bullish range above 50. That could be a bit of a breakout signal on the RSI. But not much more to add, so hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.